Hello everyone, Todd Lowry here with Prime Lending. As always, Fridays we wear red. My wife got me a red Ask Me About Mortgages shirt for Christmas, so I am implementing it on my video today. I had promised last week that today we would talk about if you were trying to use your VA loan for a second time, let's say, right? So you currently have a VA loan and now you're looking at, can I use it again? How much can I get on another VA loan if I'm keeping my current one? Let's say you're keeping your current loan as a potential rental, or you just don't want to sell it yet because you want to buy the next one. Okay. So if you've already used your VA loan once, then you've already used your entitlement, right? You have a basic entitlement of $36,000. You will have used some portion of that, if not maybe more than the basic entitlement already. So the example that I'll give is you already previously bought a house for $300,000. You put zero down using your VA loan. And now you're thinking you might want to buy another house with a VA loan. And your question is, well, can I do another VA loan? How much would I have to put down? Well, that's based on what you already did in this example, a $300,000 house, how much entitlement you've used, and where you're looking to buy, what entitlement would be available. Right, and that's based on conforming loan limits and stuff like that. So I'll use the example of where I live. Where I live, the county loan limit would be $726,200. So if you had already bought a house for $300,000 with zero down with your VA loan, you would have used a quarter of that. You would have used $75,000 of entitlement, which means you would have $106,550 of entitlement left. Multiply that by 4. That means you could buy a house with 0% down for $426,200. Anything above that, any purchase price above that, then you would have to put 25% of that difference down. So if you were buying a house, and I'll just plug some numbers in my calculator here. In this example, if you were buying a house for $500,000, then you would actually be putting down $18,450. That would be a quarter. 25% of that, bridging that gap between the 426.2 and the 500,000. Okay. In another example, let's say you only used $50,000 of your entitlement because you bought a house for $200,000, not $300,000. Well, that would raise your maximum 0% down price a whole $100,000 because you had used $25,000 less in your equity before, not in your equity, but in your entitlement before. So I know it sounds really confusing. The truth is, I have calculators to do it all for me. That's what I'm looking down at. When you see me look down, that's what I'm referencing as the calculators. I have calculators that let me calculate it all out. But really, you're just looking at the county loan limit, what you've already utilized before. That's how you figure out bonus entitlement. And then that lets you figure out what's the maximum you could go to with 0% down. And when you go over that, just know that your down payment becomes 25% of that difference, that bridge that you would have to gap. So as always, if you have any questions, that's what I'm here for. You don't have to know how to do the math as long as I can do it for you. Reach out. I'm happy to help. Text, call, email. Until next Friday. See you later.